and welcome back everyone to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country 2. I'm Metroixer, with me is GameBoyHero, and today we're gonna go into the spooky, the creepy, the terrifying Gloomy Gulch. There's ghosts, and ghost skeletons.
And ghost rope, don't forget those.
Ghost ropes, yes. Make sure not to watch this alone in the dark, you won't sleep ever. The first stage is Ghostly Grove. I mean, you can tell this is gonna be very scary.
Very scary. 90s scary even.
And starting off right here before you do a little thing, here's a little bonus that is kind of weird.
No, this level is full of secrets though. This whole entire world.
This whole entire world, You mean like bonus stages?
I mean like just in general, considering the whole ghostly atmosphere, like little secrets hidden everywhere. At least in the forest levels, I mean.
All I know is that, like, I mean, these forest levels, I mean, I like them a lot, personally. They have a very good, like, atmosphere going on. Music is really nice. People in the thread keep talking about, like, if the Bramble levels were the best music, then this stage is the one with the best music, just because it's really, chill and relaxing and stuff.
Oh yeah, I can go with that. Just that I prefer the next level of music in general, but this one really works just on a chill basis.
Yeah, I'm more of a fan of the relaxing chill music, so like this is in the top 3 along with the mine music and the Bramble music. Also, I don't really like that DK coin, it's very easy to miss. Even though it kind of shows like the top part of it just quite slightly.
Well, that is the rare way, it just gives you like a little tiny hint.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I guess if you're not rushing through it like I usually do through this level, because this level is actually kind of, I don't want to say easy, but it's like, it's, you know, it's very addicting to just kind of speed through, I think. So I always find it kind of hard to just take the time to stop and like look for little hints like that.
Well, I haven't watched that play this, so I don't remember, because I played the GBA version.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that. What were you gonna say?
No, because I still have the cartridge somewhere. I don't have my SNES copy anymore.
Right. Like, I mean, like, you know, you played the GBA version. Are there like any immediate, like, what do you think are like some of the bigger differences? Because I'm assuming you've been watching these, like.
I have. The easiest difference I noticed is the color palette. I guess to make up for the lack of the GBA's original screen, which is just like a screen with no LCD in the back, they had to make it at least brighter.
Ew.
You get used to it.
Did it look better?
It's, well, I'll show you some. If you want, I can just record some footage of the extra stuff, but I don't know. I prefer the darker color from the SNES.
Yeah, I know that there's like they added like an extra like collectible in the GBA version, like feathers. Like, I'm not really sure why they did that. Is that true? Like, there's like feathers that do something when you get them all?
There's an extra you unlock. It's for a bonus minigame with Espresso.
Ew, Espresso's in this game? In the GBA version?
He's not playable by normal me, but he's an unlockable minigame.
Gross. So you get all the feathers so you can play as Espresso? That's
No. There's a racing minigame involving Espresso. You have to buy him from Cranky.
Oh.
Which then and then he keeps them sort of in little huts, and you can just use the feathers to upgrade him for racing.
Okay.
It's a whole completely different little thing.
Sounds like, I don't know, that sounds complicated. I think I'll just keep it in my Super Nintendo version.
Yeah, the GBA has a bunch of has a bunch of extras, like there's a photo gallery, there's like puzzles everywhere, that's probably what you're thinking of. There's cameras all over each level, each one unlocks a different portrait. Oh, this level. We'll talk about the GBA version later.
Yes. Okay. This level is the haunted library, haunted hallway. I already forgot the name, but it's very neat. This is the only level that's like this type. Basically, you get this really, really scary ghost chasing you, and there are these barrels that you have to hit to get the time. And if the time runs out, the ghost becomes physical and it attacks you. Like that.
What a jerk.
It's really scary, and also this bonus is a big jerk, because you gotta jump over a bonus to get into a bonus.
Yeah, I always stopped me the first time I went through here.
Yeah, it's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty, like, clever. It's pretty smart, I think. Because, you know, when you find out, it's like, duh, why didn't I think of that? You know what I mean?
The bonus stations in general, at least for the roller coasters, have always been the most I guess risky for me because if you miss one jump,
You have to start over.
Right.
There's actually a bonus stage later in this game that I really, really don't like because it involves a lot of scary jumps that will probably freak you out if you're not ready, and you'd have to start the level over.
I'm trying to think which level that was, but it's been a while. I'll have to, I wonder.
It is.
Go ahead.
It is this level. It's in this level. It'll come up in like a couple of minutes.
Oh, I remember now. That was freaky. I had to play the GBA version just for differences. I haven't. I gotta beat 100%. I should go through it again.
Right. I got 100% the game. It's pretty fun. I mean, I'll admit sometimes I have to like look stuff up, but you know, it's nice to explore the things and make them, you know, get that sense of accomplishment. I suppose it's pretty rewarding.
Yeah.
Compared to yeah.
Though I think the GBA version is pretty DKC games in general. They give you more hints. Like they'll give you like a little menu to tell you how many bonus items you got, how many more coins you have to collect, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, it's
now,
more friendly. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Now this is the bonus I was talking about. First of all, getting to this jump right here is really mean because like that jump, you have to jump really early to like get it and not go over. And look how fast we're going.
Well, it is a roller coaster.
It's really spooky. It's really scary. You don't have that much time to react, and I had to do this over like 10 times just to get a perfect run in.
It's those little small ramps. There's not a lot of time to actually, jump, like you said.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like it a lot. I had to like scrap a whole recording just because of that one bonus, because I had to keep killing myself to get back in, and I'm like, even if I edit this, it's gonna look awful. So, whoops.
Gotta keep trying.
Yep. Anyway, this is the last batch of barrel ghosts. Barrels with the ghosts. As you can see, they change the gimmick up frequently. It never gets too hard, I don't think, but it keeps it interesting.
They're also not very long either, so which helps as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a really nice replayable level just for the fun of it. Again, we'll never see a level like this again, so it's pretty like unique and interesting.
Yep, unique level design, unique music. It works well. Oh shit, this level.
Oh, Gusty Glade. I would like to point the viewer's attention to the things in the sky. These are things that are the most terrifying part about this whole world. It's not ghosts that are scary, it is leaves. Because leaves indicate one thing. The wind.
It's like playing Mario Brothers 2 all over again.
Mario Brothers 2, did that have wind?
Oh yeah, the one that people look like the original.
Right. Yeah. Oh, right. I remember. I know what you're talking about, the Lost Levels one.
Yeah, the wind gimmick.
Yes.
Oh god.
So yeah, the wind here is this is our first time seeing it. It does, obviously pushes you around and stuff. You can pick up Radley in the beginning to make it a little bit easier, but it catches you off guard most of the time, and you're probably gonna die at least once trying to go through the stage. It's pretty tough.
If there are certain jumps without Radley that sort of make it even harder, like you said, like this jump coming up.
Yeah, I actually don't like this jump because you see how it says A there? Like, if you have Radley, and I did, while practicing through, I thought, oh, I have to super jump. Which, you have to charge the super jump up.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah, well, that's no big deal because you could just jump back in. And because I tried super jumping, I would slide off the edge because of the wind and keep dying, when you could really just regular jump.
Yeah, that's what I did too, if I assume. But, oh, nice.
Yeah. That whole bonus is a crapshoot. You just kind of jump and hope for the best, so that's why I didn't take that one part out.
Yeah, isn't the first time we've seen a blue balloon in the actual level that's supposed to be in Swinky?
Say that again?
The blue balloon. First time we've seen it in the actual level.
Yeah, I think so, because I was too stupid to get it behind that one goalpost back in the first world. Yeah, outside of Swanky, I think that's the first one we've seen. Pretty rare.
Very rare.
Very rare.
Puns.
Yes, sir. Now, I don't like this bonus right here. It's with the cannonball. I mean, I just don't like hauling around the cannonball in general, so...
Yeah, I think the way you did it was just a little bit different than what I would. I would just use both enemies as for the crates.
Yeah, see, the thing is, like, if you saw, like, I was kind of standing up there in the ledge because I couldn't remember which cutlass was guarding the cannonball, and I normally get the one that's guarding, like, the end and then hit the other one with the crate that had the cannonball, but I hit the wrong one, so I had to go back and, do my thing.
Yeah, the first time there's a level you might end up doing stuff like that. I remember doing that too. But that's to be expected.
Yeah, oh, to be honest, first time for this level, I'm just like, oh my god, there's wind, get me out of here.
Well, at least it beats that next level.
I don't mind the next level. We'll get to that. We'll get to that soon enough.
Oh yeah, I remember this so well. Aren't there like rotating barrels in this section? Otherwise, you're kind of
no rotating barrels. No, that would be mean.
Because I know there is a level with rotating barrels up over a pit. That's in the
right.
The world that should not be named yet.
I think I know what you might be thinking, but I'll keep it at that because I haven't even played that much of the next world yet, and my memory's kind of muddy.
Let's just say, since you're doing this on an emulator, you're gonna be kind of scared, because...
right now I know what you're talking about, and don't worry, I got that covered. I've got that handled.
I hope so.
Oh, yes I do.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I think I handled that pretty well with the wind and everything.
So it could have been worse.
Yeah, could have missed and not gotten anything.
Yeah. Alright. Zingers.
Parachute Panic. It's the last of the hive levels.
A shame, really.
Considering what we've had, yeah, considering the other hive levels, this is kind of underwhelming. Here's our DK coin. It's kind of tucked off in the corner, no problem.
Always.
And
it just taunts you if you just jump there for the first time.
Yeah, and here's Quox. That's his name.
Really?
Quox. I only know that because I've been watching the DKC3 LP that's going on at the same time as this one, and apparently his name's Quox instead of Squawks.
With a Q.
He's a purple parrot.
It's Q, is it? Like with a Q?
Is it? Yeah, with a Q.
But the way you say it says Quox, like, or you
yeah,
do
Quox.
that with a K.
Quaks, pretty much. Now, Quox, he's not as good as his green parrot pal. In this game, all he does is float down. He doesn't shoot anything out. He can't fly up. You just kind of ascend down real slow, and if you press up or down, you could go slower or faster. But that's basically what it is, and what that makes it makes this whole stage basically just a big obstacle course full of zingers the whole way through.
He's a very creepy bird, let's just say that.
Yeah, I mean, we do get to play with Squawks a little bit.
A little bit though, but he doesn't stick around.
Yeah, you don't really fight anything, you just kind of go up this.
It's like Rare just gave you a Squawk for like 10 seconds here, like, hey, you want to be this guy? No, fuck you.
Nope. Really, going back down to the purple parrot. Now, you could, there are people that have memorized the stage and, just completely skip the parrot altogether.
Yeah.
They just fall.
Speedrunners, I've seen them. I've seen that. It's crazy.
It is crazy. I don't really have that, maybe the guy who's been speedrunning the levels in the Fred will do it. Unpronounceable, I think his name is. But I just can't do that. It's too fast for me. I gotta take my time,
Yeah. Protests.
Indeed.
Right, let's see if we're for the GBA version. I guess this is kind of a dull level. I guess into that.
Yeah.
You see, what the GBA version added was, aside from some slight music changes in Espresso kind of like as a minigame, there's a minigame with Clubba, which is sort of like just collect a certain amount of things, and he'll give you maybe some extra coins.
Oh, I thought you got to play as Clubba. I'm like, that sounds cool.
Nah, that'd be too cool. And then there's a bunch of collectibles of them in cameras. There's like one elite per level, and each one unlocks like a separate frame of either an enemy or a Kong. Which I'm not sure what happens if you get all 100. I'm not sure if it's 100, but all of them. I know if you beat a boss, you get the their picture.
Like a CGI picture or like some sort
Yes.
of in-game picture?
CGI.
Nice.
Yeah, they're very nice. There we go. I should really just show them. I pull up the old GBA player.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else is there.
Isn't there a new boss that isn't in this game? There's like a different boss, or like a new one.
I think there is. Oh yeah, there is. But that's for the next level. But
Right. That's not until the next world.
Yeah,
There's a different boss. Than
I can mention the boss, but it doesn't really matter if I mention the world because it's. Do you care for spoilers?
Well, go ahead.
Alright, he's.
Never mind, I'm gonna bleep that out because I want that to be a surprise.
Okay, I'll make it a little more. I'll make it a little easier for spoiler free. You know the spot where your friend is a thing
Yeah.
in the next level? Cool.
Yeah.
What they changed, what they added, that's still there, but except just going to the next level, it kicks off a new boss fight.
Oh, okay.
And he's really bad.
Oh.
Well, not like awful, but well, I guess since you never really played him in the original, you're not really used to it. And all of a sudden, there's a boss.
Yeah.
Like, I'll try to show that off when I get a chance to.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're done with Parachute Panic, thankfully, and we're in one of the most controversial stages of the game, I think.
I don't know. It's just very slow. I mean, kind of the gimmick, but
Yeah.
see, with the music here it helps because it's kind of relaxed. So you don't have to worry about it. I don't want to compare it to the OP I'm doing. I mean, kind of the whole music level debate.
Right.
Like soft piano really helps the level. Even with bullshit in the area, chaos. What do you get the?
I think Webwoods is an alright level. This is like what my guest in the last video said that Bramble Scramble was the longest level, and I agree with him. But that's because I completely forgot about this existed during the time of recording. Webwoods is probably like twice as long as Bramble Scramble. I mean, this is the last level in the world, and you can see like how much longer we have left in the video, and I think that should give enough of an idea to tell you how long it takes to go through it.
Oh, I just noticed the extra time left.
Yeah, this is a good quarter of the video, just this one stage.
I should have saved the GBA talk for this level. Oh well.
Oh well, that's okay, because we get to play a Squiddervo, and that's pretty cool. This whole level is designed around him. This is kind of like his magnum opus stage, I suppose you could say. You know, let's use Squidder to the best of his abilities, or I guess in other words, do you know how to use Squidder at the best of his abilities?
If you don't, you'll be fucked for your later level. I won't say the name.
Oh, let's talk about how nice and calming Webwoods is.
Very. I don't know. I really like the atmosphere of this level. I think I'm just a big fan of spooky levels in general.
Yeah. Oh god, I got hurt. God damn it.
Ah, you made a squeak.
I hate that noise. But yeah, I like the fog effect. It makes it very kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Immersion.
Yeah, immersion, whimsical in a way, because I mean the stage already is kind of like has that whole whimsical aspect to it, and just having the fog in makes it more mysterious and all that kind of stuff. It's very nice.
Very.
You know,
See, you're making me want to pull out the old card again.
Yeah, I wonder how this looks. See, since you mentioned like color palettes, I wonder if they like made this like some sort of specific color palette, or like kept the colors in the stage, or if they even kept the fog effect.
I think they did. It's pretty much a GBA. It's just a glorified SNES,
right?
With some extra power. Like it's a sound chip and whatever, but I gotta find my GBA. I could just pull it out right now and check it, but I don't know where I put it. Or just DS Fat. I know what that is at least. Do you take over for like 30 seconds? I'll be right back.
Okay. Now, another thing there's one thing in this stage that made me like realize Squidder's like kind of weak point, and you'll see it's like a problem I'll have as the level goes on. I used to think that webs would like stay as long as you stayed on them, but the opposite is actually of that truth. Like, if you like pay attention to the webs as I go on, they'll start like disappearing even when I'm standing on them. Even when I've made them just like a second ago, they'll be disappearing. And I'm not really sure what causes that, because I thought that you can only have like 2 webs on a time. If you make the third web, the first web you make disappears. But that's just not how it works. Like, as you see there, things are just kind of popping up and disappearing, and well, personally, my theory is that it makes it so. My theory is that, like, I've noticed that if you make webs right next to each other, it happens faster. So I think distance kind of becomes like a deciding factor. Like, well, by the way, welcome back. I hear you.
I still say I think the whole web thing is probably just like a random RGB.
Yeah, like, see, you look at the webs right now. They're kind of, especially in this part right here, I have to follow a cannonball back so it could blow up in a wall.
Oh.
And I kind of have to avoid the cannonball.
Oh yeah.
And you see the webs, they keep disappearing under me. And I don't know why. I don't know why.
I think it would probably there's just too much objects on the screen.
You think so? Because I mean, right here, there's not that much stuff happening.
Yeah, but games. Ugh.
Games. Yeah, it's definitely killed me when I'm like standing over a pit and it's like, oh no, now your web is gone.
Oh,
Rest in peace.
In this, you can't do much here. You can just pray it doesn't really disappear.
This bonus stage is a precursor of things to come. I'm just gonna say that right now. Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot the GP version had an unskippable intro.
It has an unskippable intro.
A slight unskippable intro.
Oh.
It's very annoying.
I remember I had the GBA version of Donkey Kong Country free, and it had an unskippable thing, so I believe that.
Okay, here's the minigames in the cartridge. There's one with us. Oh,
I died.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt you right here, but I just want to show people, like, I'm not gonna cut out, I'm gonna fast forward, and I just want people to know how long it takes when you die so close to the end of the stage. This is silly.
Jesus. Yeah, the checkpoint is so far back. Right before a giant pit.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, there's 3 minigames in the GBA version. There's one with Espresso, which I mentioned earlier. There's one with Crusher, which involves just collecting bugs in a swamp. Right. And there's one with Funky. I forgot about this one.
Funky?
Yeah, you ride on the little plane. You have to rescue Tiny. From Donkey Kong 64.
What's he doing there?
With the she.
Tiny should have... What the fuck ever. They don't exist.
You have to go through the levels, the random levels. You get to shoot bees every now and then, maybe a Kremling. And the last level is kind of a bitch because it's like, well, I can't really say we're gonna kind of get to the next level.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, each world has their own gimmick with a little, not gimmick, but so much minigame with. Oh, Funky.
Well, that sounds like a bunch of stuff that didn't need to be added, but oh well.
It's not. It gets help you. At least it makes $35 worth it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess for 35. I mean, you know, I'm harsh on the GBA version, but again, like I understand it's on a Game Boy. It's not on a Super Nintendo, so it's gonna be worse.
Yeah.
No matter what way you look at it.
Yeah. Oh, and the way to move from level to level, they changed that as well. See,
the map is all closed in.
No,
like it's really...
no. I mean, like Funky himself doesn't really work the way he does in this game. He just does the mini games now. But the way you move around, you get a gyrocopter, so you can just go to the main map from the menu.
So you don't have to like pay cash or anything to get thing. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me stop right here and talk about this DK coin.
This is the greatest.
This is why a lot of people hate this stage. This is why, because getting this DK coin is a feat of superhuman ability.
Time for your... Oh, you got it. Oh, God.
I'm telling you right now, if I missed that, I would have had to start the whole thing over, because I was not going to replay for the entire stage and have to record it again.
That would have been the worst thing.
Yes. And now we have a callback. Creepy Crow. The crow we beat up in the first world is out for revenge. And he is too a ghost. We have ghost birds. That's terrifying.
What a jerk. Oh, hey, the real one.
Yeah. So you hit a real one and a barrel pops out for some reason and you hit the ghost with it. That's the boss.
The first part's always easy, but it's when you get to this is where it gets really annoying.
Yeah, the falling eggs. They kind of like they start falling on you depending on your location. So like as soon as you hear the sound, you gotta like move over, and it gets more and more complicated as it goes on. Obviously, there are people who apparently don't like this boss. I don't know why. I think this is actually a nice boss considering the last two worlds, which I wasn't too hot on. Like I think this is pretty nice. It's clever.
It's clever, but at the same time, I guess this is the way it's laid out. Because I always had... Oh, see ya.
Yeah.
Because I always had an issue with this boss when I was younger. Or even a few years ago, even.
I don't know, I guess it's just because he never gave me any trouble. I thought it was pretty formulaic.
Probably.
Up. Now this is funny. I expect him to go down, but he's just kind of standing there, so I'm like, okay.
He just blows up.
We have destroyed the soul of an innocent creature.
Innocent?
We are monsters.
Yes, you are.
That was Gloomy Gulch. Next up is K. Rool's Keep, the final frontier to fight K. Rool. Thank you, GameBoyHero, for joining me today.
I love to be here talking about the ghosties.
Yes, sir. I loved hearing the GBA differences. We'll see how that goes on.
I'll post your videos.
Until then, see you.